Let's see. Oh, people are joining. Anya on time. Love it. How are you?
Hey,
How's it going? So we got some people piling in here. I think the rest of the, there we go. We got double Dylan.
Anya, hello, hello.
hey, how are you?
Lovely.
Let's see.
Can't complain.
Chat.
Cool. Got people jumping in. The King of Canada.
Hey everyone,
How you doing, Sean?
doing well. How's everyone doing? Nice to meet you, Anya.
Hey, Sean, nice to meet you. Uh, Dylan, I don't know if you seen my post about how we met the first time.
No, I didn't. Where?
No, you should look. I was waiting for on Zoom in like 20 minutes,
Oh,
and you didn't show up.
this one was quick. Well, actually, yeah, there was like, we were supposed to meet 4 different times. I think once
Yeah.
I just missed. The next one, I think you guys missed or rescheduled, then I rescheduled, then you guys
Could be,
rescheduled. Call
yeah.
number 5, we did it
It
though.
was so worth the wait, though.
Yeah, it was. Sean, Anya is, well, actually for everyone here, I guess, Sean, we do these always. Anya is one of the most brilliant CROs I've met in a
Oh,
hop. So quite excited to jump in. But yeah, where's everyone calling from?
Oh, we got people from my hometown, San Diego. Got
You're in
two.
San Diego.
Kansas City. Wow. Jason, Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs.
Chase, we're canceled.
I know. Oh, dude, I'm talking about football. I didn't say anything bad. Yeah.
South Carolina.
Yeah, it's football season's about to start, man. I'm starting to get testy.
I'm starting to get nervous for
Yeah.
oh, I was invited to your fantasy league.
Were you? Yeah, who invited you? You're
I
not
must have
allowed
missed
to.
my invite, Chase.
Dude, we're gonna
We're
I'm gonna
not
make a
talking
candidate.
about football and soccer. We're talking American football.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Mr.
Look at this
D.
guy. Look at that. Look at that background. God, I have the
Go
worst
ahead.
background of anybody. It's horrible. You're not next to Sean. Sean, by the way, Taylor, have you met? Oh, there you go. Okay. And Taylor, this is Anya. She's the CEO of Visually. So she is our new guest this week. Dylan, what's this
Good to meet you.
second? Yeah, what's this second Dylan doing here?
Good meeting you.
I'm removing them. All right, boom. You've been removed. So we're gonna let some people populate in here, but I think Anya, just for you, I gave you a little rundown of how we generally do this. What we ask the crowd to do is send us web pages that they're thinking about, and Dylan pulls them up. We kind of go through what we think about said page, what we think is working, what's not working, what optimizations we would make, and if they have questions in real time, we'll answer those things. But the idea is for them to leave with what would be a couple $1,000s worth of an audit, calling out different things, so that they can take that and make the changes from there. We essentially try to limit them to about 5-7 minutes. Sometimes they go over when one of us gets really passionate about a topic, but that's essentially what we're trying to do. So I'm here to not provide much CRO value, but just to time things so that we keep moving.
Okay. Sounds fun.
So yeah, it should be good. People seem to get a lot of value from it, and it makes these three gentlemen look really intelligent. But I think you're gonna wipe the floor with all three of them.
Me and Chase are, I'm the same Chase. I'm just here for comedic relief.
Yeah, we're just here for vibes. We're the center too. We got our first. We got our first website. So yeah, people drop their websites in. Yeah,
Christopher, you are a How We Buy Pro.
yeah, smart. That was
one.
Yeah.
First
So
one.
yeah, let's do this.
Nice. Let's get this conversion party started. All right, who's ready to roast? Jeff Ross style.
can we do it like I have one? How do we do this?
You'll watch. Oh man, there's this company called Dropout. It's the old College Humor, and it's like the only way to learn is by playing. The only way to play is by learning.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go sit here. Mobile is always more important. Let me see if I can move our beautiful faces over here, and we will be right here. Can everyone see my screen and not my Slack?
Yep.
Thanks. Lysimos. Let's get our VPN out of here. And how we buy. All right, Sean, rip it apart. What are you seeing, my friend?
Okay, so very first thing is the automatic carousel. There's two of them. Not a big fan of that in the top or underneath the header. I think the main reason being that there's no reason that all 3 or 4 of those icons at the fast track, those all could fit on mobile, just with some simple design tweaks. So there's just no need for it. The other thing that it does that I'm not a big fan of, but I guess it depends where they're driving traffic from, is it just kind of assumes I know what the hell they do. It makes it drastic. It's like, are they selling Lululemon pants, lids, cups, smoothies, blenders, fingernails? I take your pick. It doesn't tell me what they sell. So, I could get from the name mix, I could take a flyer and guess that they sell shakes or bottles that shake. But I think one of the things we're always talking to customers about is like, if you're going to feature something or talk about something like a Prime Day sale or half of whatever the offer is, it can't trump brand. It can't trump introducing what makes you unique, or at least just what the hell you make, right? Obviously they can scroll and see the products, but I think it's still important in this case. And then as far as I can tell, they don't get to any type of social proof till the 4th fold, which I don't know. You could kind of sprinkle it in a little higher up, in my opinion.
Completely agree.
Let someone else start.
So
Yeah. What's
I
Anya got? What's Anya got? Let's
Anya.
go with let's put the newbie on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So I was looking at the kind of main navigation. So first there's the geolocation drop down, and I'm sure they have like an area where they sell more. And usually the convention is that the right-hand side is the main navigation or the cart. So we want to make that more accessible, right? And then when I actually click on the main navigation, can you just click on that? The hamburger menu? Yeah, perfect. Then even here, I'm having some trouble to understand what are they selling. A lot of our customers will kind of click on that and try to understand what they're selling around that and navigate around that. Most customers will actually navigate through the hamburger menu. And I do have to like click another time like on the shop to actually see the products. Which is really a shame. I think that this could be just open by default. Yeah, and also as I say, like the catalog is not huge. Maybe we can also like add actual product recommendations on the homepage, so it will be like just like this. So it will be so much easier and faster. It's not a like high consideration product, so it could be like a fast decision. Let's make it simple for them to understand and to just buy, right?
Absolutely. I think you nailed it, conversion party style. So one really interesting one, this was new knowledge for me. I read a study by Baymard recently, who, if you guys are not familiar, go read everything by Baymard, annual subscription. It's a lot of money, but it's like, they do audits for like $25,000, which is wild. We're in the wrong business, all of us, but yeah, it's pretty wild. They're like, they did Shopify's design system, which is pretty incredible. So
I didn't know that.
one thing that they had stated was you should never, ever, 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 and forever's never, even if it's Prime Day, have a promotional hero image. There's never a time when it works best. They are typically coming from an ad or an email, so they already know that they're being marketed to. That then if they come to a website, even if it's the most awesome deal of get a $5,000 couch for free or for $20, it's not going to work. Done by best practices across tremendous amounts of websites. So that is a new one for me. I'm actually split testing it right now to test. Obviously, sample size of one website does not, is not indicative of absolutely everything, but really mission critical. So that was a new one I learned to the how we buy family. One other thing that I caught over here is this says free shipping over 20/25/. Oh, those are different dollar amounts. That might be a bug, but that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I would not do that. That should be geolocated to just USD because I'm a proud New Yorker. Go New York Pride. So yeah, I think that's what we're looking at here. One other rule, this is actually coming out in Heat Map AI. Never, ever, ever embed something, a video with YouTube. Either use a VideoWise or Vimeo, whatever you want to use, because they can simply just click this YouTube link. They're off of your website. Same if they click right here as well, and they just left your website. They're going to go watch something fun on YouTube. So you just lose them from your website as well. So
you can also implement videos through Visually. Just wanna.
Oh,
super simple. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Love that.
Let's go to the next site. We've been on this one for about 5 to 7. Is there any other call outs you guys have
One quick
for
thing.
this one?
Taylor.
One quick thing that we hit on a lot. In the navigation, you've got all the social, like I think there was 6 socials there. Dylan, question for you. We tend to tell people to hide that if at all have it on the site to link to socials. Is that an ideal location for that? Because it's very loud.
There is no ideal location for social media icons on e-commerce websites.
I.e. don't have them.
Yeah.
Do not have them. There is no point in, if someone wants to go follow you on TikTok or see if you have a TikTok, they're going to pull open TikTok. It's like you're optimizing a place where they're 3 clicks away from paying you money to putting them on TikTok where they are 1 swipe away from forgetting you forever.
Yeah. And if you have a strong social, then just curate those images in there. Don't give them a link off.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, this widget.
There's a lot of brands we see with really great socials that doesn't come through on their site and they use it, but to give them that jumping off point, it's just like a fight to get them back. Agreed.
Awesome. Chase, let's rock. Who are we up to?
Who are we going to next? We have this Discover All. So I'll put it down in the chat again for everyone. That's the one we're going with next. Just put it in the chat.
Let's do it. How we buy. How we buy. I'm so tired today, guys. I don't know what I'm saying.
You sound like it.
Who wants to buy a lifetime guaranteed? Sorry to site owner. Yeah, let's actually do a product page. Well, let's see what it's like to get there. Okay, shop. I would definitely drop that guy down. Let's take a look at a good old product page. Chase, Mr. Sir, what are you seeing?
What am I seeing? This image feels really big, first of all. Like, I think you're not using the space properly here. Your navigation also is a little thicker than I would use. Also, free UK shipping in the announcement bar, like the shipping is not a great value prop for that. Like, I would lose it unless there was something. I like that you at least have a hyperlink that you can go to, or is that scrollable, Dylan? The announcement bar. Okay, so it goes somewhere. Does it?
Yeah, it does, but so there's nothing scrollable. It is hyperlinked, which is important. There's no action.
But yeah, there's no action really to be taken from there. So like that's valuable space you're wasting. It's the first thing people see on your site. Like that's free shipping is not really a value prop that people care about. It's just the expectation at this point. So you're just wasting valuable space on that. So I would shrink the image maybe 20%, and try to get the add to cart button in that first viewpoint. I also don't know where the breakpoint is for this on mobile. I would think it's probably at like Daypack 20L is probably where the breakpoint is at this point.
Nerd stuff. Hold on. It's going to be around
page break. Yeah, page break is.
Yeah, it's actually likely not even going to reach the title.
Yeah, not title. Yeah, not title, not reviews, not price. Like people are going to be in the dark with having to make a decision. You're asking them to scroll. So if they just look at this image, like, I'm not really happy about it. They haven't gotten anything that would make them want to take a further action. So you're really slowing everything down. So I would just say above the fold, shrink everything, lose the announcement bar if there's not going to be any sort of offer or anything there that's value generative for the customers, and maybe and I would lean on Sean and Taylor here. Like that navigation bar for mobile feels a little too thick, in my opinion. That's what I would do. What do you guys say about that?
Yeah, I think there's probably too much padding below the nav to start the gallery, so you could save some
Yeah.
space there.
Yeah.
You can definitely reduce the gallery's size. And I don't know. I would toss in thumbnails because they do have some good product images. Even the way that they display the interior, I've never seen it done this way. It's super interesting. It's kind of confusing until you get it, but they display the interior by just turning the bag inside out. I think that's what they've done.
I thought that was the back.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe it is. Maybe the back unzips. But like, case in point, neither of us know what that is. If it is the bag turned inside out, great idea. If it's the bag unzipped from the back, definitely show, doesn't necessarily need to be a GIF, but show the other flap down so it's clear what we're looking at. Even something to be added here of like above the fold or above the add to cart, all I see is it's 20 liters and there's 2 color choices, which is great. But I don't have any context. Like, is this canvas? Is this polyester? Is this leather? No, it's not leather. I mean, you can tell that, but what is this made of, right? Different materials have way different costs across, right? Like if it's like a Filson bag, really thick canvas, it's different than, you know, a Herschel bag that's $60. So having some context there that I don't get from the visual could be helpful at the top. And then even in an image, right? Like just have a really simple image pointing out like those buckles, are they titanium? Are they plastic? That's the difference between someone being price averse to 140 or being like, oh shit, that's a deal, right? It's really thick, high quality canvas made in America, titanium buckles, like, you know, lifetime warranty zippers, whatever. That's me being okay with 140 versus plastic buckle, whatever, not okay with 140. So I think communicating a little bit more about the bag and probably putting it where that complete the set is. I wouldn't personally upsell above the add to cart. I'd upsell below the add to cart.
Yeah.
So I think you could probably utilize some of that space to communicate a few more things about the bag.
Yeah, especially because it's not something that like needs to go with the bag. If it was like those little sacks, you can organize your stuff within the bag. It's a proper upsell. But hey, Dylan, can you scroll through the images again, product images?
By the way, how do you guys feel about the scroll for the images being below the image rather than on the image? I feel like that's also just a little bit of space that I don't know. I don't have any data on this. It just you're
I
asking
do.
me farther. Yeah, hit me.
Yeah, pagination buttons, which are like, they're not buttons, but pagination, the little circles that you guys usually see right here, or product gallery, if it's a very visual product like this, which I agree with Sean that it is a very visual product. Like, you know, if you're selling supplements, you don't need to show the supplement from, you know, 7 angles, but this is the type of product that you do care what it looks like on the side and front and the back and everything. So for very visual products that visually help do the selling, pun intended, then yeah, I highly recommend galleries down here. It's, you know, it's scroll depth well worth it.
I think in this category too,
yeah.
I would say that GIF is cool that it goes around, but I love luggage companies or bag companies that show everything that can go in it and coming out. Like just to be able to visualize like, oh, I can put my cell phone, my sneakers, my whatever. I think you could utilize this exact GIF with that stuff going on as well, or even just little sketches of where you can insert things.
Agreed. Anya, how you feeling?
Also, yeah, so also on the images, we've seen a great success with having kind of a GIF or even a video as a default in like luggage and bags. just to kind of show all the different abilities and where everything kind of moves in. So that's also an interesting thing to test out if you have like the resources to create something that looks great. It could be like very engaging, even more than like an image as a default. And regarding the upsells, I would definitely try to move those to the cart, just because near the call to action, you really want to make it as simple as possible to make a decision. You don't want to overload the user with more decisions, and to kind of have one decision at a time. So definitely would test out moving those there. And another thing kind of that you already touched on regarding the features, materials, a lot of times kind of opening those by default for these specific kind of products where features really matter. That really makes sense. Also, you can test it out, quite a simple one, to have that open by default. And also materials could be definitely interesting.
Beauty. I think we've done this one to rest. Chase, I'm gonna
one very small last thing.
You got it.
It's an easy one for them. If you scroll down a bit, Dylan, keep going, keep going, keep going. They have 3 amazing images here that should be in the gallery showing it's weatherproof.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just scroll through those. Oh yeah,
Bug alert. Sorry, I can't stand bugs.
Swipe through the 3 images there, Dylan. There's 3. So weatherproof, there's a GIF showing the laptop sleeve in the back, and then there's another one showing that the lifetime warranty, they actually patch rips and tears for free. So like those need to be in the gallery. Those are
really
huge
cool.
selling features that will help out a lot, and you don't have to do any work. They're already here.
I love that. Awesome company, mediocre website. That's super optimal. Sorry, that's said with New York love. Chase, who are we talking next?
Already in the chat. Shop Canso. Conso, probably. I'm saying it like really. You see it, Dylan? You got
Yeah,
it.
your LA is showing.
And so
Yeah. The best coast, man. The best coast.
All right. Taylor, you haven't started first yet.
okay, let me see here. Okay, first thing is notification bar. Not sure that those are necessary, and it's scrolling. This one's got 2 lines with the, like, the trade program. I don't know exactly what that is. I'd have to look into it, but something a little more clear here would be nice. Let's see, scroll down a little bit, Dylan. Yeah, I think just in general, there's some spacing issues. I can't really see where some breaks are, but I think we can tighten it up a bit. Images, product images. You go back up to those. Let me see. Okay, cool. Good.
These are awesome shots. Why aren't
These
these?
are great. Yeah, these are great because you show it in different use cases. You show the actual product, how it can be stacked with other things. I think just the key things about this product, right, before the add to cart, just like on the last site. I see price, pictures, free shipping, expected delivery, buy with confidence, nothing else, right? I don't know anything about this mug. So pulling in those key traits, which is probably in the description. So 3 quick bullets of exactly what this is. Does it say the size of it up there anywhere? 11 ounce. Okay, perfect. And then
Oh wow, yeah, right there. I guess these are variants and sizes.
What's your take, Anya, on because there is a price bump for every size jump, so it goes whatever 27, 30. I don't know what the prices are, but showing those prices on the variant card so they don't have to click through to discover price.
So I haven't tested it. I feel like specifically here, the price bump is not that significant that I would like add it and like kind of ruin the image that is so clear and nice right now. So yeah. But I also wonder, like, what is your take on like adding the can you scroll up a bit? Adding the name and the reviews on top, like on top of the images versus kind of below. My prediction around that. Sorry?
I've seen it work both ways, like a genuine 50-50. We've split tested it at least 20 times across different clients. It's always been a 50-50 actually. So I do have a bit of
Okay,
data to back that one up.
Any
I-
category or anything that
interesting.
does it differ based on category or average order value or anything like that? Okay.
So
My take,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry, I was just gonna say, my take on it is if the title of the product is adding descriptors that the image can't show them, right? So like if we're just looking at what we can see here, I can see the images, I can see the mug's color, and I can see that it's a mug, right? So mug in black tells me fuck all additional that the image isn't telling me. If it said dishwasher safe, handmade in Japan, black porcelain mug, it might be beneficial to have it up there because that info is now below the fold where it could be above. So I think it definitely depends on the title that you're using for products. Whereas this one is, if I was to search mug in black on Google, man, that's a tough one to get. But if it's really specific titling, I think it's probably more valuable up there.
Yeah, I think Dylan,
Yeah.
you had a tweet about this yesterday, didn't you? For product titles, it was like never less than 4, never more than 8 or something.
Headlines.
Headlines, okay. Yeah.
Hmm,
Disregard.
So
That's
one thing I
interesting.
do have about product titles, actually, you always want at least one adjective. So
Hmm.
it could be like, porcelain is, I guess, an adjective theoretically in this setting, but even though it's usually a noun, but like porcelain mug in black, or durable mug in black, right? Or comfortable mug in black. You know, something like that always makes it more compelling, instead of just stating the product. But I feel like we interrupted Anya before. So Anya, go on the best rant
No,
you've ever.
it actually really really great views here around that. I'm always wondering if the fact that the reviews are on top actually kind of provides a little bit of like social proof before they actually jump into like viewing, and that kind of sets a better opinion about the whole kind of product experience. And the second thing that I always wonder about, and we actually had some interesting tests around that, is that the image is actually kind of closer to the call to action like that, right? So you have like you're out with the like the title, and then the image kind of gets closer to the call to action and the decision making area. So that's something that I'm always curious about. Yeah, so here, actually, one thing that really strikes me is that it's kind of a very inspirational kind of brand, right? They have these really beautiful products, really beautiful images. And a lot of time people are kind of browsing and looking for nice things to buy, right? But then when I scroll down, can you scroll all the way down, like almost to the footer? Yeah, I mean, I don't see like more things I can love, which, and they have like these amazing products and images. Like, why not show here like an additional kind of a collection page, right? Many of your users are actually landing on the product page, right? And when they're scrolling down, maybe they're not sure if that's the product for them. Just show them more of your really great product at the bottom. And by the way, don't do it in a kind of slider. Do it as like a collection page, like a small collection page. That really works great when it comes to like visual navigation, and that actually increases the chances that it would actually navigate to something they would love. So with a visual product like that, that's what I would do.
Especially because there's so many complementary products that the same customer
Yeah.
love on the site.
Yeah.
It's begging for some upsells right here. Also,
Yeah.
this footer is ginormous. Please put those in 2x2 columns.
Yeah.
A lot. Curious if there's a line break maybe because I'm on mobile. No, that's pretty accurate.
One thing
Awesome.
I would add below that add to cart before the description accordions is like the 3 things that stand out to me on this product after I read more about it is handmade in a town in Japan that's known for almost 500 years for ceramics.
Oh, wow.
That's big.
Yeah.
Very hard to find coffee cups that are stackable, right? They're usually all wonky in your cupboard. These actually stack beautifully, and they're dishwasher safe, which my wife brings home handmade ceramics all the time. She's like, don't put that in a dishwasher. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to get rid of this when you're not looking because I'm not fucking having a bunch of mugs we got to wash. So like those 3 things are really important. And again, we go back to a diner mug for $20 versus this for 40. That's the difference. That's the difference between me being like, oh, that's a good deal, or that's a expensive cup.
Yeah. Another thing here as well. Let's do one. I'm just going to do one last one to jump in. this is perfect where why are we selling one mug and not multiple mugs, like a large
Mm.
set? I feel like this is
Right.
begging for like you know, like just get 1, 6, or like 12.
Yeah.
And like people are conditioned, kind of like Hexclad, who's pioneered a lot of things, but really all kitchenware. I mean, you need as many units as possible. You're going to struggle on getting a good CPA to AOV, right? Like that's going to be very difficult for you guys if you're not getting multiple units. And also, I do recommend quantity selectors being in the cart. They're going to have to click this to make it even like remotely worth a Facebook ad, you know, and spend. So that's pretty difficult. So I think we lost our Vibe Master Chase. If we have one that is next, I
It
think
said,
I'll
giftandmarket.com in the chat.
BRB. Chase does that all the time. Who doesn't love Chase, guys?
He's in the bathroom. He told me on a separate text.
Humans got a human, you know? Okay, this is going to be a super interesting one. I think we could all agree this is pretty strong out the gate. Do you guys want to go through the builder experience?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Gifting made easy, by the way, must be at least 4 words. Don't do that. That was my tweet yesterday. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I thought we were about to land on the builder.
Yeah.
So it looks like a glorified collection page. I don't know what home slash is right here. Oh, that's breadcrumbs. Yeah, I'd get rid of that. Build your own gift box.
If you go to build your own custom, in this is like a sub collection, I guess, or a
Yeah. So
first-
I'm assuming it's trying to be like a. No, these all go to their own. It's trying to be a bundle builder, I think. Actually, hold on. Dash water. Dash water. This was the coolest bundle builder I've ever seen of a pick your mix. I just want to like show this for showing everyone something really cool. You'll see on the bottom 3 more cases, 2 more cases, 1, continue. You can just add them in. Really cool. I saw this their heat map customer. I was like, wow, this is rad, really cool. So this is what bundle builders traditionally look like, where select products, choose plan, you know, which subscription or not. That's what a bundle builder looks like, not this. So, you know,
I think I totally agree. I think from like a lot of these bundle builders, depending on if you're using an app or building it from scratch, can get expensive. So I'm guessing this is just a duct tape solution to try and solve that. I think one thing I would advise if you're gonna go this route, if you're kind of stuck here, is point number 2 there, fill up your cart with any number of items. That's a slippery slope. That's kind of like they're just walking around. They could add 1 or they add 40. Like I would set barriers, like add 4 items is the minimum. 8, you save 10% and whatever, 10, like whatever those are, but like give them set parameters that you can help guide the experience versus just it's a free for all, because you're essentially just pushing them into a normal shopping experience in this case. Whereas if you outline breakpoints or price breaks, sorry, as they scale up and set amounts, you're kind of pushing them to add more to cart than just, hey, whatever in here.
I got a super gritty one
Okay.
building on that. I guarantee you guys will make money. Go into your code right now. Just write fill up cart with at least 3 hand selected products below. If you literally just write that text in, you will make more money tomorrow than you did today. I'll send you a heat map ad if it doesn't, but that I really think would work. Anya, what you thinking?
I agree that it seems like they're trying to, you know, go the fast lane to kind of build a builder here. So basically, I would add an add to cart button from the collection page. So when we're like gifting, and these are like small decisions to make, actually, they don't have to go all the way to the PDP. It might be like more of a task to them. Like, sorry for all people that have been gifted from me, but it's kind of a task, right? So you're just like adding things sometimes. Like some of the user will just want to add things and move along to the cart without having to go all the way to the product page. So that's what I would do.
What's going on? Yeah, I think that's a
Yeah,
stellar call. What I think would be a really good, just quick way to do it, get rid of this, redo this image. Sean, I'd imagine like just at least for this solution without a whole custom builder, custom code and everything, just redo this image and just write, you know, build your own gift box. step one, add your thing to cart. Two, do fill up at least three. Three, add a gift card or message at checkout. And now get rid of all of this. And this is above the fold, what they'd be looking at instead of this.
How many products are there? Because when I go to it, I only get 15 products and I don't get any of
Yeah.
these. It's
That might be a split test. I don't know if they're commenting out there, but
you've got a lot more than me.
So
we
that could
love
be,
split tests. Telling us.
Dan's saying that Athletic Brewing has a really great builder as well, for reference.
I like good builders. Oh, nice.
and by the way,
Yeah, go for
oh,
it.
I just if like I agree that like there are only 15 products on that custom gift box is not too many. And if someone doesn't like find what they're looking for there, I would add like links to the pre-built for per occasion categories, because I assume like a lot of people won't find themselves there.
Yeah, it's so many products, like indecision paralysis. I would never get out of checkout. I'd be like, well, which one? So I'd even like limiting the products for those gift boxes in a nice way. But yeah, the presets are just such an easy way to tell people what they want.
Oh,
this
man.
is very nice
For me. Look how awesome this
Yeah,
is. Shout
nice.
out whoever dropped this in. This is going into my next
this,
league cabinet.
this was Dan. Yeah, good work, Dan.
Dan, huge shout out. Oh, case is full. Why would they do that? No, why can't I add more?
Because you picked 6.
Usually that's in football. No, I gotcha. I thought that was funny.
You're a little early on the dad jokes, man.
Yeah, hey man, I gotta frog dog dad, we're working on it. But it actually says 6-pack minimum. And this is the only call to action that I have.
Yeah, Greg mentioned in the chat.
2-packs. Sorry, go ahead, Sean.
No, just Greg said in the chat that as soon as you fill it, you should just have a 2 option surface, check out or add another one, build another one.
I don't have that to cart.
Yeah, once case is full, it's like pop up like you're saying.
Yeah, that made me sad. There's so many flavors to add. I kind of want more. Like, why
I mean,
can't
how much non-alcoholic beer can you really drink, Dylan?
0 because I have celiac.
That'd be a good test.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah,
Oh,
6-pack.
4-packs and 6-packs.
Mm.
Oh, but that just removed these.
Yeah, because we went to 2. Yeah, dynamic.
We
4
don't love.
6-packs.
Okay.
That's
Super
like-
interesting. That
okay.
is super close. Add 2 more 6-packs. What happens then?
Let's move on to the next brand.
I'm gonna play with that later. Yeah, give it to me, Chase. Shoot
I
straight.
just sent it to you right now. It's Reach International Outfitters.
Oh, this is a great idea.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to do that.
What page do we want to do? We want to do a home page. Do we want to do product page? Anya, you pick. You are the guest. Queen of CRO.
I have one for the homepage.
Okay.
So maybe let's start there. I'm wondering why not like geolocate this whole thing. Like I think like not a lot of people will probably buy this outside of where they actually are. So I would definitely geolocate this and then bring like a lot of social proof and content specifically around that to get people pumped on doing those things and having that experience. Yeah, so that will be my first here.
By the way,
what
never have
else?
left line text in headlines and subheadlines. That was another Baymard study I read recently. I've been doing a lot of reading, my friends.
I
Never
love
have
Baymard.
left line.
Love them.
Yeah, everyone should be looking at Baymard.
Why
Yeah.
never left aligned?
It's because it's harder for the eyes to read. It creates friction.
Well, that's just silly, Dylan. You're writing your book right now. Are you center adjusting your entire book?
No, but there's human interface guidelines based on Apple and design, material design by Google, and there are Baymard studies, and there's Shopify's design system, which all happen to tell you text should be centered unless it is paragraph text.
That's a new one for me.
Yeah, for me
I'll
too.
learn something new every time.
I have another. I think that like I'm not sure that maybe they can skip even the cart, like specifically to, they have like one product, right? So they can really narrow the funnel to just like the homepage as a product page, right? And then just go to the checkout and upsell from there. So that like for these kind of products, like really shortening the experience and having a lot of content in this like one very good page, I think that's like a good strategy to go. And then to have like an ability to navigate between states will be like an interesting experience. But like why, like not all brands have to have like the 4 or 5 step e-commerce funnel. That's my take on that.
Yeah, I think the main thing that you said, Anya, that just you nailed it, is like, this is likely US traffic. There's no reason that this headline can't say enjoy 50 unique adventures around Florida. And the action says, you know, shop Florida pack, and there's maybe a secondary action that says explore other states. Like that, instantly I'm clicking through to my state or exploring more. Maybe I'm traveling or something. But I think that this whole header experience and click through changes immediately.
It also, like, if you go through the full customer journey, it makes you pick your state, and then it goes to collections to pick a state. You pick your state, you get to the product page, and then you can also select your state within that product page. So I think that could definitely be worked on. The other thing too is, this is really cool once you read about what it is. I think just, again, if you're not a household name, just a quick, what is this thing, right? New states available now. It's like everybody knows about this. Depending on where traffic's coming from, if it's like, you explain very well in a thought leadership article or an influence or something, then could change. But if I hit this homepage, new states available, find my state, cool looking cards, I still have no idea what it is. So there's a little bit more about that.
Dylan, go to the product page quickly. I have a comment on that I think will help immediately. So the select your state, they make you just scroll through 50 maps.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got to be
kind of interesting idea, but like,
wow.
if this was just a drop down with alphabetical states, you'll see instant conversion increase.
Yeah, right now.
It's a cool idea. It just doesn't.
Wait, but also, actually, hold on, I'll challenge that. Why even have a state at all? I'm already on Arizona.
That's what I mean. That you selected your state, you've gone to a collections page to select your state, and now you can select your state again. So it's almost like either or, right? Just a product page that you can select your state, any of them, or vice versa. You shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Like I said before we go to another one, incredible company, mediocre website.
But such easy fixes though. Like
honestly, you guys hire Oddit immediately. I'm plugging for them. You get instant ROI. This is such a brilliant idea, so much potential for this company. Go do an audit with them. They will be the money printer for you guys.
Extremely confident we can help you a ton very quickly.
Yeah. And also you can do the whole personalization for geolocation with Visually. We'll extend the trial, just do it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Don't use heat map. That's my CTA on
that. don't need heat map with Oddit. We got all the data in our heads.
Yeah.
Then what's next, Chase?
Boom. LG Beauty. Okay, the fold is going to be about here. That is taller than a 9-foot human. It's a lot.
Yeah, we see this a lot.
Wait, actually, hold on. Sorry, they were so close. This could have been the perfect announcement bar if there weren't these spinners, like this slider. The next one, I think that's going to come up. No, not that one. We don't want free stuff's nice. That's cool. But wait, right there. Free facial brush when you spend $200. That is much better than free shipping. That is something that will actually be interesting, that will make me go in and click on it. Because if I came to the site, I'm already on a product page, it's something I'm interested in. Boom, money in the bank. Someone else, sorry, that one just got me excited. Announcement bars are usually
it's definitely a good one. I wonder if like they need to have so many though.
Ooh, if you had a heat map on here, I guarantee you're gonna have a bajillion dead clicks on here. These
Yeah.
look
Yes.
fun.
Yeah.
Sure, you have them as
Oh,
like a system, you know, in the back end, but shouldn't be on the front end.
and one thing that I'm seeing here is that so usually, of course, the fold is you don't see all of that in like one fold, and then when you actually click through the different sizes, then you actually have to like scroll back to see the price. Like let's say that you scroll down and then you're kind of navigating like a little bit more, and then you're like yeah, and then you're here, and then you're going to like the 50 ml or 100 ml, right? And then okay, so what's the price for that? Like I don't know. Like I have to like scroll back to see it,
Ooh,
right?
I spotted another. Hold on, tech nerdy thing. Hold on. They're literally changing their URL based on size. That slows down your site so much. It's not even funny. Don't recommend that at all in the slightest.
Mm,
Should all be same
that's a
URL.
good one.
One thing that we see constantly is that brands kind of sleep on is having images in their gallery be responsive. So what I mean by that is these tall aspect ratio images that they have. I mean, I get it. It's kind of like the brand is, I'm sure in their brand book, it says the image can't take up a certain amount of space for white space to get this modern, elegant feel, but that makes sense on desktop. Great. But when you transition to mobile, those images should be a different crop. Like there's no reason to have that much white space and burn all that space. It's a different experience, just like your text is realigning, your buttons are changing size. Your images should, if they're not square already and you want them tall on desktop, great. They should not be, unless you're selling a really like a walking stick that's like requires a tall photo. I don't need a tall photo to sell hydration cream. You know what I mean? It's strictly a brand play
Yeah.
and killing conversion.
Yeah,
And
100%.
also like add before after, like something that is more kind of useful to understand the value within the gallery. So they have some images of like what it is doing, you know, down below, like a few scrolls down, but you do want those to be like on the main image. Even like, yeah, you can scroll more, only even like in cosmetics specifically, a lot of the time like having a really nice image of the box really does not like help you to understand what is the value. So you can actually like add text around it. You can add like more, you know, specific images that are not like, you know, these beauty glam shots.
Yeah.
So this is
Okay.
interesting. Like this brand is almost towing the line between being like a high end and then having the performance stuff that you need to see. So we see a lot of these brands, right, Dylan, where it's like a Duradry, for instance, their products cost a little bit less, so they're willing to do some of the quote unquote ugly ads type stuff on their
Yep.
website. This feels like it's optimized for being a high end brand. They're talking about, you know, $200. What is the cost of the $65? So it's a bit more higher end. I think you're just missing an opportunity, like Anya's talking about, which is how do you get closer to your customers so that they want to buy more quickly and understand the value prop of this thing? I don't really understand anything from that first image, that tall image that Sean's talking about. And I have to scroll a lot to actually get in there. Even I saw something recently, Nordstrom had on their site, in the in the images, in their image collection, a video of someone talking about a product. Like it was a designer or it was a stylist talking about a product. Like some of these videos you have down here, you could put this in this collection up there, and while they're scrolling, they get something where it's like, wow, my skin. It's just essentially leveraging UGC to make things move more quickly. So I think there's a huge opportunity. You have all the raw elements here. It's just getting a little more focused on your actual customers' outcomes.
Yeah.
And you can do something
Love
really.
that.
And again, I would push you to do as much as you can on the place that has the only place that has 100% visibility. Something I looked at, Dylan, I didn't even tell you this. I looked at 25 websites the other day and watched the drop-offs, and the drop-off rate, like at the page break, is insanity on some of these websites because they're not doing a good job of getting people to be interested to keep scrolling. So it's like you have the anti thumb stop rate, if you will, in that above the fold. That's going to be a new metric we're going to come out with, guys. Watch. Something where they're not actually delivering value enough to keep people moving forward. And the drop-off rates are like 60, 70% every single time. What can you do for something like this? Like, this tells me nothing, right? What is this? It's a model with a bottle doing like, this doesn't tell me anything. It's just, okay, you paid someone to hold your product. Versus they have the videos below that
just
can work
swap
for
it
them.
in.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my pontification for the moment.
One last thing, Dylan,
In
because I've never.
honor of Avi, who is not here, let's give a quick card analysis.
Yeah.
Who's inspired?
I think this is okay. They got the free in there. That's decent. They have the free cleansing wipes in there to show them, but there's also ability to upsell, right? Like there's nothing else there. They've already hit.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. You guys.
But there are no prices on the upsells. Like I mean, they have like, oh, those are samples. I'm sorry. Okay, that's a bit confusing.
Free samples. It should say ad for free.
Yeah.
You will get
Yeah.
so if you write ad for free.
That's
and
confusing.
Yeah, I'd be.
Also, I would push them to make sure that people know that this exists. Like, I would not have known if you didn't scroll.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're leaving kind of customer love on the table.
That's
Yeah, and
super interesting.
also-
I would have a pop-up maybe after add to cart, have a
Yeah.
pop-up saying pick a free pick a free whatever you want there if you're willing to do this. I mean, I could add all 4 of these. So clearly their repeat purchase rate has to be killer.
Yeah.
That's
really-
really awesome.
I really hate when, and this is like a standard checkout thing or cart thing, but like they tell me at the top of at the cart, I'm getting free shipping. And then I go to get checkout and it's like shipping calculated in checkout.
Mhm.
Never contradict yourself.
Yeah.
Just say it one way and only one way. Like just
Yeah.
say shipping here free.
Yeah, it's very easy to fix. It's so confusing. And it kind of decreases trust as well. I would also say regarding the upsells at the bottom, they're so much similar to the like free samples. I would kind of change that a little bit, but also I might add reviews. So if I need to make like a quick decision regarding upsells, and you have reviews around those products, just add them so they'll have social proof and they'll be able to make a decision quickly.
I
Dylan?
love that.
Dylan
That's
and Anya,
awesome.
I'd love your take on if you go back to the product page, Dylan, their
Wait,
review
quickie?
section.
Never, ever, 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 in forever's never, ever have a coupon code in your cart. It must only be in the checkout because someone might sit here and say, wait, I don't have a coupon. I'm not getting a good deal. And then they're going to bounce. That makes your add to cart rate super, or your abandoned cart rate super high. Never
does
have
it
a
all the
discount
time.
in the cart.
Chase goes and searches for coupon codes before purchasing if he sees that.
Oh, dude, I'm a promocodes.com
Yeah.
regular. Like,
Awesome.
dude, he's back.
Who's asking me to go back?
Go down to the reviews, just because I've never seen it done this way before, or maybe I'm just don't look at reviews enough. But so they do go down, they have pros, cons based on reviews, and then they actually have most liked review and most liked negative review.
Wait, hold on. This is super cool. Give me a second. I need to find out what app that is. Or if
Yeah.
I've never seen this
They
before.
like it. Are you going to the code? Yeah. Okay.
Our reviews, Clay says.
Power Reviews.
That is really cool and useful.
Free promo. That is awesome. Wow. Love that. That is super cool.
All right, guys, let's do.
One final one. I do have a hard stop at the 6-minute mark.
Oh yeah,
so
this is the final one. We're gonna do rapid fire on this one. Let's do 3 minutes.
Awesome, Clay. Hope that was useful. We gave you a lot there. At present. Thought it was 18%. All right. Who's feeling, well, actually, let me refresh because I think that's on mobile being a little odd. Yeah, maybe
Okay,
just
here's my rapid fire.
Yep.
The estimated shipping band looks identical, almost, at least on my screen, to the add to cart, and it's
Yeah.
not a button.
Oh, dead click. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's four different actions in 4 buttons in a row.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
Yeah,
it's not a button.
you should flip flop that. If you're gonna have that, put that below the add to cart. Just have add to cart right underneath the color selecting. The SKU
wait,
selector.
oh, it says it of free general shipping.
What is
Yeah.
general
What's
shipping?
general shipping? Yeah.
Yeah, get
And
rid of that word general.
General is
yeah.
too
And
different.
also, the price point on that is quite high. So 100-day returns is nice, but is that like free returns? Do I get my money back? You know, for this kind of pricing, people want to actually understand like what is the policy.
What happens when you press ask about faster shipping? Okay.
Gorgeous.
So a stylist is going to help me expedite my shipping terms.
Talk to the warehouse.
Mm.
I
Oh,
think
this is probably their new AI product, actually. Ah, they want my email. Good work. Good work.
I guess
I don't-
because it's made to order, it probably can't have standard faster shipping if you want to pay
Also,
for
this
it.
one size, isn't that like a bad thing? Wouldn't you just not even want to put the possibility of different sizes in their head?
just
Yeah.
remove it.
Yeah, remove that.
Also, this should not be up here. That should always be below the add to cart. The buy now, pay laters, always have them below the add to cart. I mean, I understand, actually, I will take that back. This might be one of the only times, because it is so expensive, that you want to
Yeah.
genuinely promote that option. Super interesting. Yeah, let's get rid of this shop pay button. Let's just change this to text at the bottom. I would swap those potentially. Faster shipping. I'm curious if that's a split test that's running right now. I'm gonna hit up my contact at Gorgeous to see how this is doing. I mean, sure they're gonna say great, but a third party would be awesome.
Yeah. The other thing I would say is if it is taking a month to get to me, my first question is it made to order? Which could be a selling feature, right? They're not just sitting there.
Right
They're
here.
actually made to order. And then also in the complete your look, like if I'm buying $4,000 hoops, 3,000, sorry, don't upsell me more hoops. Sell me a
Yeah.
necklace, sell me a bracelet. The second that I'm on a hoops page, hoops should be deleted from upsells, because if they're $40, right? Like we're shopping at Claire's, sure. But for this price point, I'm looking for other jewelry. I'm not looking for more earrings.
Those
Also needs to
description
be the
points are
cheapest
key.
product possible. I don't know many people that are gonna take $1,000 and just click it and do it, you know? Because then they're gonna go to a
Or just
different.
remove it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure like upsells are right here. Maybe like more like, you know, again, like more inspiration, more product recs in a visual way. This is like just 2 items, you know, you probably have a larger catalog you can actually show me and make me be more interested in maybe other price points. And so I'm only seeing like an additional 2 items here,
Yeah.
you know, so
400
I
items.
think
Good upsell,
that's a missing here.
Like a jewelry
Maybe a
cleaning
premium
kit or
gift
something.
box or something could be a good upsell, but I don't know.
Yeah.
about more
Oh,
jewelry.
right. That's a good one.
Agreed.
Those key, I think with the price point too, those key in the descriptors, those 3 key points, handmade in California, you know, carat, all that type of stuff is extremely important. If you in the drop down in the descriptor, if they
Yeah.
just move those up. I'm
Yeah,
curious, like,
super important.
You're
like
right.
if you're gonna pay that price, right? Like there's a very easy way to calculate if you're paying the right price. If I have no idea of carat, it's tough, this industry. So I would just kind of move those up to force it.
Beautiful. Well, to everyone who attended, this is how we buy. Anya, how was this for
Thank
you?
you for having. This was amazing. It was so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. 5-second plug. What is Visually?
So we're the Shopify native optimization personalization platform with absolutely no code. So you can A/B test, personalize, do it all in minutes. Yeah, that's
It's
us.
genuinely one of my new favorite split testing platforms. Really incredible. Sean Taylor, what does Sean and Taylor do?
If you want to have a similar experience to that, but don't have us barking at you, we do that in a report and design Figma file. So you submit the URLs, we tear them apart, redesign them, and give you all the feedback.
Chase, what do you do?
I work for you.
Oh, get out of here. I work for the people. Awesome. My name is Dylan. I'm the founder of heatmaps.com. Appreciate you all. And
Thank
see
you,
you on
guys.
the next How We Buy.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Anya.
Thank
Guys, great
you.
job. Love
Have
you
a good
guys.
one.
Bye.